Is this thing on? What's up, YouTube and my dirtbag viewers? This is your Unc Dirty motherfucking Redd, and we back at it with another one, rocking with Kendra G, singles. Let's see what we got on the docket.
Yes. 1 minute.
Oh. Hold on, y'all. Real quick. I know she's gonna come back, but I'm just gonna say this. We can't get mad when we ask somebody to be natural. All right. We can't get mad when we ask for that. She's natural. Ooh.
You ready?
Hi.
The knockers.
Hi.
Wait.
The melons.
I need to turn up the volume.
Oh, an accent.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Big time.
It's not loud enough.
Say again?
It's not loud enough on my end.
I can hear you.
Sophisticated.
You can't hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you, but like you sound far.
I can hear you
Anyway,
good.
I was just in the chats. I paid for you to shout out my profile, and everyone is like $500. I'm like, no, it's not dollars, guys. It's
Bro, stop with the shit, with the shenanigans. What the fuck? I know I said we wanted natural, but damn, that's taking one for the team, man. I mean, shit. Why she got to get so close to the screen like that? Like, we can hear you though. Like, back up. I mean, you can put the other stuff back in front. We like to look at that. I don't know about anybody else.
Pesos. It's peso. Filipino peso. I'm in the Philippines.
Oh.
Yeah, she wanted me to shout her out on the app.
You speak that Tagalog shit.
This is her in the dating app, so we can start there. Miriam, Nana.
Yes, that's me.
And where do you live?
Oh, she about that.
You live in the Philippines. Okay, yes.
Yes,
that's me. You want to die in the Philippines?
Yep.
Okay, now do you want to do the questions? Are you ready?
Yeah, that's me. Yes.
All right, let's do it. Miriam, you're in the Philippines. You're 38?
Yes, I'm 38.
Do you have any kids?
Do I have?
Do you have?
Man, she don't look 38. I'm sorry, y'all. Shit. Flag on the play partially. She look like she older than me, man. And I'm 43. Shit.
Any kids?
Yes, I have one son. He's 9. He'll turn 9 on Tuesday.
He'll turn 9 on Tuesday? Okay.
She had a hard life, y'all. Give it up. She had a hard life.
So we got Miriam, Philippines, 38. One son that
Maureen.
I'm sorry, Maureen.
Thank you, Maureen.
Okay.
Put some respect on her name.
38.
Yes. I'm from Kenya, but I work in the Philippines. So I'm a diplomat. I don't like using the word diplomat. I'm an expat.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're from Kenya, but you live in the Philippines.
Yes, I work here. I've been here for 4 years now. I should be rotating to another country in maybe 2 years.
Oh,
okay.
Maybe like
2 years.
That.
Okay. You said you have a son that's not. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I was married. Divorced my ex-husband in 2020.
2020. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm in human resource management. I work for the United Nations.
United Nations. Okay. All right. So it's Miriam?
Maureen
from Kenya, lives in the Philippines, 38, mom to a 9-year-old, was once married. Now she works for the United what?
Hey,
Nations.
All right. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
A kind man. You have to be kind to yourself first, because way then you can be kind to me.
You starting
Someone
off
who's
good.
well educated and well read. Basically, if you don't know where Kenya is, that's a problem. If you don't know where the Philippines is, that's a problem. Ooh, so I just need people who know more than their surroundings. There's a lot of Americans here in the Philippines, so even after traveling so far from the US to come to the Philippines, are still a bit rough around the edges in terms of their knowledge. I think most of them are probably in the army or what. This used to be a US base at some point. There was a US base here. So when I meet the Americans, they are not very well read. There's many other nationalities here. So you'd find other nationalities are more.
What she's trying to say is we come in there being some dumb diddy ass trucks. We are unread, not very knowledgeable. Damn, that's how we being represented out there. What the fuck is going on with our people in the military, man?
You know, whether it's British, whether it's Europeans, they're more well-versed. So I need someone like that. And also it's because of the nature of my work. The nature of my work and just the nature of the people I hang around with. You're hanging around with a lot of diplomats, a lot of well-educated people. So you need to be able to keep up in terms of the conversation. So be someone who's at least ready to learn, ask questions if you don't know, but you're also quite open-minded in terms of your mind is open to learning new things and exploring the world. Okay, exploring the world.
Don't be ignorant. Can't be ignorant.
So you need to be kind to yourself, kind to me. You need to be someone who is quite self-aware, a good communicator.
She going
deep dive. Communicating. I don't mean calling me all the time, etc. You know, but I mean when you communicate, it needs to be clear. It needs to be concise. It needs to send the message across. Okay. You also, I don't mind someone who has kids, because and someone who's raised sons. And I think for me, I'm at a point where any man who would enter my life now would need to be someone who I would be able to see as a potential father to my son. Why I say this is, you may have your own kids, but you'd need to be also willing and ready to be a father to
I like that.
A woman with a son. Because he's at that age where he's starting to ask those questions. A 9-year-old is, you know, preteen, starting to ask all those questions. Huh?
Where's his real father?
His real father is back in Kenya.
So close like that.
So, okay.
Not involved, like nothing. Yeah. Okay. They do communicate. Like I gave my son a phone. There's no.
I know I'm a dirtbag. She be doing good, man, till she get all up in the camera like that. I gotta go back. Like I gotta go, ooh, you get close, I get back.
Communication with me, I prefer it that way. You don't need to call me. I bought my son a phone. Call him. He can call you anytime. Just don't call me. Like we were done. We're done. So you can have access to your son, but no access to me.
I heard that.
Okay.
Them cha-chas off limits.
Okay.
I know he mad.
So what are your deal breakers?
Them supple melons.
Deal breakers. So you don't have a passport. That's a problem.
Passport bros.
That's a problem.
Passport bros.
Because the nature of my job is one where we'll move around a lot. Yeah. Now, if you do want a situation where we are settling down together, it would likely mean that then I'm the one coming to you and moving to you, right? If that is the case, then you would need to be in the 150K upwards bracket, okay?
Damn.
So if you're not there and that is what you want, then it would be a deal breaker if you're below that bracket.
Hey, you know what? Check this out. I know she got a lot of terms and she's trying to be flexible, but her job is fucking insane. I got to give it up. I know a few individuals that have those international United Nations ambassadors, things of that nature, prime ministers I've met before. So, hey, she has a phenomenal job, very demanding job, and a brother. She's not dealing with someone that is not intellectually coherent and can have a very diverse and transparent conversation that could be intellectual and intriguing at the same time, where you can have those deep diving conversations. And she wants someone with a soul and has content, someone that has passion and drive, and then someone that has family traditions put as the forefront, as their foundation, that can love, but can also, her love language is communication, being decisive with your words and showing action behind your words, straight up. She's the keeper.
Poor communication is another deal breaker. Just poor communication. And poor communication, whether it's with your family, whether it's with you have kids, you have grown kids, young kids, poor communication all around. Like, I'd need to see what kind of communicator you are. If you're a poor communicator with other people, then you'll be a poor communicator with me. So that's a deal breaker for sure. I
won't go the long haul at all.
Yeah, I think not choosing proper English, you use too much colloquialism. Yeah, too much of that. It's fun with friends, and in a social setting, but yeah, just communicate properly. Use proper English. Use proper English.
She don't want them Ebonics motherfuckers on her, man. We can't be talking that slang. Can't be coming at her and be like, hey, what up, Joe, baby? What's going on, ma? What's popping, ma? She want that bonjour, that ciao bella. You know what I'm saying? That jata mademoiselle. She don't want none of that hood shit. I could dig it. I could dig it to a certain degree. You got to get a little ratchet from time to time. I know you got it in your country. Stop the cat.
You can be anywhere in the world. You don't have to be American. You can be anywhere in the world. I just need someone who is a professional. You need to be a professional in all ways. In your career,
behind the scenes,
a professional of sorts. So you could be a suit, a banker, finance. You could be in project management. You could be in construction. You could be in, wherever. But just be a professional. So you need to be presentable as I am. Okay. So when I'm standing next to you, it's like, yes, this is my man. You get what I mean? You get what I mean?
She needs a trophy piece. She needs someone that's gonna look the part, act the part, and walk the part. That's what she's definitely looking for. She's ecstatic about that. And she looked like she into role playing too, fellas. I mean, she looked like she could be a Thundercat in the motherfucking bed. I'm just saying, Uncle Red can see it in her. She a freak from Kenya, straight up.
Kendra, right?
Just tear that thing open.
So okay. Let me jump in here. He has to be presentable. I think you mentioned it earlier. He has to make at least 150K.
Shit.
Yes, this is because I still want maybe one or two more kids. I would like to have more kids. Sorry.
At 30, what? Hold on. She 39. She shouldn't even be talking like that. I thought she was smart. She was a diplomat. That was the stupidest thing I heard come out of her mouth. How you gonna have another kid or a few more? You must be planning on retiring and focusing on just being a wife. You and having kids are out the motherfucking window. So just keep that shit 100% funky.
Would mean a situation where then I'm coming to you to, if we're starting a family, etc. Right? But if I'm okay, also if we reach, because I'm getting to an age where kids are really not a thing. So if we are at that point where you don't want more kids, I don't want more kids, we just want to just enjoy life together, enjoy the world together, then I'd be okay with 100K, because then it would mean then I'm still working, right? So I'm okay with 100K and maybe 80. It depends on which state you're from. If you're in the US, if you're in Europe, I don't know, 100K would probably cut it in Europe. Below that would be, different. If you're in Africa, again, 80K equivalent would be.
So 150 is for Europe. Is that American? Like, what would it be for American?
So 150 USD. I'm using USD because I guess a large percentage of your audience is.
He has to make equivalent to 150K.
Yes. So that's the annual equivalent I'm talking about.
So let me just ask you one question. So if a man made 85K American money, you can't date him?
It would depend on what he's looking for. Is he the type who wants me to be at home you want me to be at home, then 85K, I don't know. It depends on which state. You see, again, the cost of living in different American states is different. So 85K, say
different.
in
But not so much.
Georgia is different from maybe 85K in New York.
Absolutely.
You understand?
So do you want to move to the States? Because I know you're in the Philippines right now.
I'm not opposed to it. I would prefer someone who wants to live outside the US. If you're American, it's fine.
Passport, bro.
That would be okay. Because then it creates you. It means you're a person who's adventurous. If you're a remote worker, then it means then you can come to me. So then we can make the money work if you're coming to me, or moving with me wherever I'm moving to.
Oh, they can move in. They can move in with you?
Yes, we can have that conversation.
Okay.
We can have that conversation.
Okay. For some reason, these questions.
Fellas, pack your bags. I know it's a couple of y'all motherfuckers are already combing, putting deodorant on, putting that good smell, that Old Spice. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get at that ASAP. Bruh, them gigolos is coming.
Okay.
I need to be able to hear them.
Taxmaster said, man, please wait until you leave the Philippines because you can't compete with the
Get your
Philippines
head.
there. They're more fit, feminine, and don't have your wild.
See, we just have an eclipse. An eclipse. We had an eclipse just now live. What the fuck?
Requirement.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on YouTube and just put on.
Oh, damn. Oh. What the hell? Please, do whatever. Put something on.
Okay, go again with your question, Kendra. Sorry.
This is
Repeat
what
the question.
Said. Taxmaster DFW said, man, please wait until you leave the Philippines because you can't compete with the Filipinas there. They are more fit, feminine, and don't have your wild requirements.
Ooh. Wow.
100%. It's not that they're fit feminine. Filipino women, this is the thing with Filipino women from my observation. Because Philippines is a developing country, the men are not your working type of man. They don't like to work. They're lazy, right? But then you find that the women want a man, the foreigners, because the foreigners are able to take care of their whole family. They're able to take care of their father, their mother, their brothers, their sisters.
That's true.
So they adjust. Filipino women are very aggressive. Let me tell you, they are more aggressive than Africans. But they conform to fit what it is a man is looking for. But once they have you, let me tell you, you are done for. They will squeeze everything they will out of you. I've seen so many men, and most of them Americans, unfortunately, older men who come here, marry a Filipino girl, and then on the expat Facebook group, they're complaining about, oh, she stole my money, oh, she did my this, she took the house, I can't own the house. And I'm thinking, guys, you keep going back on this cycle. You come here looking for these women, you get the woman, and then when shit hits the fan, you're complaining. Other expats complain. And so you could easily say, oh, they're fit, feminine, and
okay, I get what she said. So the passport bros, and it does make sense. I've been out there. I've been to a couple spots in Central America, Europe, and Germany, and so forth, and Russia. So she's not lying. Like, motherfuckers go out there, and if you don't have your swivel and you ain't on your GQ, you gonna get bamboozled because that they see a mark. Just like when a hoe's on the street and she smells a mark and she sees a target, they gonna go and give them whatever they want so they can pull that lick. The same way happens overseas. Like, it don't change. When they smell a lick, they gonna get him. And so motherfuckers are so gullible to all the noise that they fall into them same traps that they would have been able to catch in the United States, but they out their element, they out their zone, and they easy pickings to a lot of these women out there. Straight up.
The the reality is I'm not going to lie to you about the fact that this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for. Okay. But a Filipino woman will play the part until she gets the ring.
Some men don't care though. Unfortunately, I mean, like I know I understand what you're saying, but some men are like, you said the one thing that matters a lot to men is she conforms to what he wants, and some men are like, I'll deal with the backlash, but if she gonna be what I want, y'all, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna read all these comments, but I think there's a sentiment of saying some people don't feel as though you'll get a man that can make 150K. Have you ever dated a man that made 150K? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I said, have you ever dated a man that made 150K?
Why will you got Silence of the Lambs all of a sudden? Silence of the Lambs?
Yes. I said yes.
Yeah. Okay. So she's dated a man that's made that amount of money before. Okay. We did the Kendra Kim already. Hey, what's going on now? Because now we have a delay. This is going to irritate me, honey. What did you do differently? Take that. Don't do that because we have a delay.
It's the sound.
Okay, we don't got to do that. Okay. All
right. Oh, shit. I mean, Lord have mercy. I mean, give us a chance.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we see you, girlfriend. We got you, mama.
What the hell was all that damn stuff, bro? It looked like she was about to do MC Hammer on me. Two step. Hey, gentlemen and ladies, what y'all think about this, right? Hey, she's somebody's wet dream. She just ain't mine. Fuck that. I mean, she's top side sturdy, but that backside has been through a journey. It's been to the upper room. Stairway to heaven. That thing is cooked. But hey, that might be somebody's treasure behind them yams, might be somebody's treasure straight up. But you know, the Don King hair was a little bit, but honestly, the natural look suits her. She definitely has a great job. Her job alone is a 10. Her though, she's definitely a 4.5. Her job is a 10. So as a 10 with the 4.5, you average it out, she's like at a solid 6. That's not bad. The job gave her a lot of leverage because you know, any man that tethers on to her, you set, I mean, I'm sorry to say it. She might make you sign a prenup, nigga, but you set. I'm just saying, bros. Think about that, passport bros.
All right. When was your last relationship?
Front side stacked though.
2020. I won't call it a relationship. I've not really had a relationship since I divorced my husband. They've been dates. I've been dating. Let's call it I've been dating, honestly. I've not been in a relationship since I left my ex-husband, just dating. Okay. It's been a bit of a challenge in Asia. Again, because my preference.
She been getting dick the fuck down. Talking about dating. Yeah, she's been dating all right. He been on a couple missionaries.
This is black. So yes, the men in the tax bracket that I'm looking for end up being white. Some end up being Asian. I said I'm gonna try to be open because I remember you said some years back that your dating pool is only as far as your environment is. And unfortunately, I've been in Asia now for 6 years. So now it's like I'm trying to get an assignment in, at least somewhere in Africa, or even some assignments in the US. We have a few offices in some states in the US. But, just trying to get those assignments so that then it kind of also widens my pool. Unfortunately, these are the options I have here. So I've just been going on this because I don't want to, again, be closed off to it. And also just to keep, you need to keep in practice, having conversation and just seeing what people talk about from different countries. You need to be kind of need to be open. So I'm trying to be open, but
you definitely open. I mean, you are definitely open. Them lips. I mean, you look like you can have a hearty meal, look like you can eat, and it look like you can feed. I mean, you definitely open for sure.
I prefer Black, whether you're American,
Yeah.
British, European, but whether you're Chinese, whether they you to be Black.
Okay.
Black.
All right. When was your last relationship?
2020, my marriage, really. My marriage was my last relationship.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Yesterday.
Around the same time, like 2021.
You haven't had sex in 4 years?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
Whoa. If you don't... Okay, time out. I guess I got that wrong. Maureen the Melons, my fault for getting that all the way wrong. I'll eat crow on that straight up. If you capping though, that's a straight hook on that Don King Beetlejuice looking head ass. If you capping straight up.
And I realize that I don't miss.
Let me ask you this. So you haven't been with a man since you got divorced. Did your ex-husband have all these requirements?
Oh no. Oh,
no. Okay, so
let's not even go there. No, he did. Like, let me tell you, no.
Okay. So after your ex-husband, that's when you had the requirement.
Sorry, I'm recovering from a cough.
So after your ex-husband, that's where the 150.
You was recovering from some dick. That's what you was recovering from. Some pie. Trying to lie to the masses, motherfucker.
50K requirements came into play.
I tried with my ex-husband. What I was trying was give a man a chance to come to his own, which just wasn't working out because, it's not working. It was not working out. Yeah.
Migraine.
Let me ask you
5 years.
Because I know you also said you want a man that's going to be a father to your child.
Get away from the camera.
If you don't find a man that fits the tax bracket requirement that you desire or other things, are you just okay with not having no man, or would you bend on any of your requirements?
So over the past few months, I've gotten to that point where I'm like, I think I'd be okay just, raising my son on my own and just, focusing on my career. But then you're told, you talk to friends and they're saying, oh yeah, don't be closed off. You're still young. I have older friends. They're like, oh, you're still young. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll give it a try. I'll continue to give it a try up to a point. But I think over the past few months, I've reached a point where I'm like, yeah, I think I'd be fine. Just raising my son on my own. When in another 10 years, he'll be in college. In another 10 years.
Blah, 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 blah. Look, man, she boring as fuck. I'm sorry. We gonna get through this shit. But man, get to it. You got knockers. You got a brain. And I'm happy that you want to fuck with blacks only. Power to the black power and the black movement. Straight up. You read a little bit too many novels and love stories for me. You've been dived into your own fantasies.
Yes, I'll be almost 50, just focus on that, retirement, investing, property.
So basically, because we got to kind of go because I've been talking to you for a while. So basically what I'm hearing is your requirements are your requirements. And if you can't get a man to meet those requirements, you're okay with not having one.
Yeah, I believe I am. I really honestly believe I am.
Okay. They're telling me to ask you because I know you mentioned the U.S., you live in the Philippines. They're saying, Kendra, why aren't you asking her about a green card? Or is that a
green card? I'm not interested in a green card. No.
Okay.
I think I would.
To be honest, she works for the United Nations, so I was feeling you had the opportunity to work different places. Okay.
Sorry.
All right, last question. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Did it push it?
What?
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Oh, let's see. I'm just generally fun. I'm an extrovert. I'm generally fun. I cook a lot. I love to cook. I love to cook. So not just for other people, for me. I love hosting as well. So I host a lot at home. So I make samosas, I make pilau, men like to eat, right? That's what they want to hear. I cook, but I like to cook
on
for
with
me
this shit,
and for my
man.
family. So you'd be lucky just to be in the mix, right? Of me cooking. I'm a good listener. I'm generally a good listener. I never used to think I was a good listener until the last few dates I had. I realized I actually listen, and maybe it's because I'm.
Listen, she talking about she a good listener. She a good listener. She do a lot of talking. She giving me that over talkative vibe, man. What the right is wrong with her? Why she still talking so much?
I'm like, I used to listen to respond. Now I listen to understand.
But don't give this up. Don't make this a long answer.
Yeah. So I'm a good listener.
Oh my God, she making it too long.
Pretty much. And I just like peace. I'm at a point where I want peace. So I will give you peace if you give me peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's her name on the Kendra G singles dating app. Here she is. She's in the Philippines.
That's me on the app.
Okay. And you reach out to her right now, fellas, if you are interested.
MAUREEN.
Excuse my screen, y'all.
Let me go some other pictures. That's some other pictures of her. All right, baby girl.
Thank you, Kendra. Finally, it's been years. I love this show and keep doing what you're doing. And congratulations on the app.
Thank you so much. Keep me posted, baby girl.
I will. Bye.
Hey, man, what y'all think about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna make me get into my Belizean roots and start talking a certain kind of way. So me, I gotta stop about it right now. But this is what I'm gonna say. Like, she's stacked in the front side, and her head is stacked as well. Everything else is very suspect into the loop. Like, she wants somebody with a worldly kind of experience. So anybody stateside, I mean, unless you're willing to go explore and see something new and be with an exotic woman like that, I say have at it. But for me, man, that's too much work, straight up. But that's somebody's pleasure town right there. They can go pound town on that every day, and she gonna make sure they eat well and travel well. This is Dirty Redd. Thanks for tuning in on Dirtbag TV. We on to the next one. Salute.